I think Navi will do good because Vitality is expected to be insane.
I think it's the opposite.
But like on paper.
Well, you know what happens when on paper you're supposed to.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Surely they review the comms before they just play.
No,
it.
it's live.
That's what you think, bro. But how come it already happened at the SEN event? What's good, everybody? Welcome to episode 8 of Offscript, the NRG Valorant Podcast, sponsored by Spectrum. My name is Babybay, and we got a lot to catch up on. You know, it's been a minute. But firstly, we want to give a shout out to Natural for dropping the comment that you see on the screen down below. And of course, you're going to win a signed jersey. So don't forget, everybody, to drop a comment on this video and at NRGGG to claim your prize if you do end up winning. Now, I'm here with Ethan, Verno, and s0m. Pujan's missing.
He's missing.
Where is he?
Missed his flight.
Misses
First thing
flight.
in the morning.
He misses scrims, misses the flight.
Yeah, I know. Actually, me and him, we were playing games like the night before, literally yesterday night, and we are like, yeah, let's just stay up.
Oh no.
Yeah, so we stayed up, but he actually left early to the airport, but apparently it was like super packed and like he missed like 5 Ubers.
Wow.
So apparently he had one scheduled and then that one canceled on him. And then he ordered 3 more and then they all just canceled last second on him.
Guy got one tap.
Yeah. And then he showed up to the airport and there's just like thousands of people. And honestly, even in Atlanta for me too, it was like pretty packed.
That was
at
the
like
busiest
6
I've
in the
ever
morning.
seen it.
Yeah, at 6 in the morning, I'm like, where's everyone going at 6 in the morning?
What's popping right now?
Yeah, I don't know. It was like super packed.
Yeah.
There's like hella smog in LA right now too. Like it's not like they're flying into something that's nice.
Yeah.
You know, it's not that great. But before we get into like some of the juicier things that have been happening in the scene, I just kind of want to like refresh on, you know, first of all, we did predictions on the last podcast. Verno, you weren't here because you missed your flight or something like that, or you flew in late.
Yeah.
But how do you guys think it went? You know, like you guys won the whole thing. I mean, obviously you didn't expect to win. I remember we talked about it on the podcast, but how does it feel now? You know, like.
I mean, it's definitely like the most optimal start we wanted for the season, or at least the off season. But I feel like we even said this in our hot takes. I think John said it. John said for his hot take, at least, that we would do better than people expected us to.
Yeah.
And then my hot take was that Adam would play insane this event, and he did. So expected, but not really expected.
Do you guys feel like there's like higher expectations on you now since you won the event? You know, like have you guys been getting hella DMs like, oh my God, these guys are the truth and whatnot?
You can tell. I mean, anytime there's like an off-season tournament and there's like decent teams playing on it, all the other VCT teams obviously watch that, and you can already you already can tell people take stuff. So like when we scrim,
Oh, yeah.
when we scrim, and it's just like small stuff. We're like, oh, like we did that in the match the other day.
Yeah.
And like now this team took literally like picture for picture what we did.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny. But I mean, that's just normal. You're going to watch stuff that, you know, good teams at the time are doing.
So, you know, let's get to some juice now. You know, obviously, Ye finally released a comment about the bleed drama, and homie didn't get paid on his team for like 5 to 6 months. You know, like.
Yeah.
While living overseas.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I saw the clip. I don't know if he said it was actually him. I think he said his teammates. Some of his teammates didn't get paid for like 5-6 months, which is just like, that just cannot happen. Not in this day of age, just cannot happen. So I think rightfully so, like Bleed exiting BCT franchise is just like, it's going to happen if you don't pay your players for 6 months.
It's crazy it got that far
Yeah.
without Riot intervening. Maybe there was behind the scenes, but
It's pretty disgusting.
I've never even heard of anything like that happening.
Absolutely disgusting. You know, something that I wanted to talk about, which I think is really funny, and you're going to have a lot of input on this, Verno, is Koalanoob the savior and Lord and Savior of NAVI? You know, is he going to come in there and just like smack up everybody for Angel? You know, is Angel finally going to have somebody to be able to rely on, you know, other than him just going in trying to 1v5 all the time on Omen?
I think he can make the team better. He's more of like a team or like a teammate. But like he can make them good though. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah. I was going to say, I think Koalanoob is a good player, but he's not like, at least in my eyes, he's not like that star. You know what I'm saying? But he is like, in my eyes, I see him as kind of like, he can play all the duelist.
Yeah.
But it's not like, he doesn't have one duelist that he's just like at the top of.
He's not him.
He's just above average on everything, you know? So he's a good duelist to have because he can play everything.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, that could change. Maybe on Navi, he finds a different peak on like a different character. Maybe Yoru or Jet or whatever it is. But yeah, I mean, I think Navi will do good because Vitality is expected to be insane, right?
I think it's the opposite. Everyone kind of thinks they're gonna be mid.
Really?
Yeah. At least the public.
But like on paper.
Like noobs.
But on paper.
On paper, yeah. On paper.
Yeah, it's just like,
well, you know what happens when on paper you're supposed to be good.
We know what happens on paper. So what do you think? Because you got to play against Koalanoob and Mada, you know? Like, what do you think are like the key differences? And I want you to just go in, bro. Like, just talk.
Just say it how it is.
Yeah, just say it how it is, bro.
I mean, Koalanoob's he's not like a standout or anything, or he doesn't insta kill you every time, but he's just a good like player. Like he knows how to play.
Yeah.
And Mada's just him, huh?
Yeah, I mean, Mada's
fast. No glaze, he's fast. It's like kind of cringe.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of what we saw. So I also heard, you guys are having some like, issues in scrims with, Verno specifically, you not trying, bro. What's up with that, bro?
always putting him 100%.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
He's like saving all the juice for the season.
Oh, that's what's going on.
Saving a
my
month
star
worth of
players
scrims
are
for
bottom
the season.
fragging every scrim.
You're having to step up to the plate.
Yeah,
Sam?
like I'm top fragging. I'm like, what is happening? Like I should never be top fragging.
Pujan's at the top, bro.
Yeah.
In scrims, he's like, guys, what the hell's going on? Am I yelling at him at the top
like,
in
right,
scrims?
when it's match time, I hope we're good.
Yeah. Bro, if there's anything I've seen out of this kid, though, including in this tournament that we just saw from you guys, I mean, he is definitely a match player.
Yeah.
And it's something that I like thought about too when I was a player. I was like, I would always make these plays. I call them match plays.
Yeah.
Like running through the smoke. You guys know you played against me for years.
Yeah.
These are plays that like I deem match plays. Like you have the balls in the match to do them. But if people get used to them, in scrims, they're gonna know what to expect in matches. I think that's part of like why you're so good. Is like they don't know. They don't know what they're gonna get. All of a sudden in server, you're sitting A Long Haven getting a 4K on me or like any other team. Like
there'll be times where Adam will just like. He'll do something and it just goes terribly wrong. But then he'll just be like, nah, it's good. In the match, I'll kill 4. I'm like, okay. So it's good.
Yeah.
But it just goes terribly wrong in the scrim because it's just a scrim.
Draw was the same way. So don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Draw was like he was very quiet. Obviously like did what he needed to do in scrims. But when it came to match time, it was like complete 180.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
We've gotten some news on tier 2 now. I know like you guys have been scrimming against some of these teams because there's not a lot of teams probably to scrim against at this very moment of time.
Yeah.
First of all, I just want to talk about Shopify because we know that Sean Gares, who's like we deem like a god coach and everything, has taken over the scene for Moist Tech Shopify. And they made this new roster, which didn't even qualify to the playoffs. And I know it's early, but you guys have experience playing against them. What do you think about the roster? And how are they in scrims? Don't leak too much, but like...
I think... we've scrimmed them a couple times, but just from scrims, you can tell that they have like a pretty good system and they kind of all know what they're doing. And they also have like an X factor. I think in Paint, Paint's their duelist, correct me?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he seems like he goes out of their system a little bit in a good way to kind of like do what he wants to do. And he's very confident. So that's always really good to have, especially in tier 2. Confidence is definitely key. But yeah, I mean, it's just scrims. Obviously, I don't know everything.
It just needs to translate, in the actual matches that Paint. He subbed in for MIBR for those that don't know, and he kind of had a rough showing there too. But I mean, like 1 week notice or something.
Yeah.
Another guy on that team that's just playing insane right now is Paincakes.
Paincakes?
Bro, in scrims, he destroys us.
Yeah. We know Paincakes, man.
I always type to him like, bro, are you like this insane? And then like he plays well, so I can't even say anything because he plays well in scrims. It's not like he's doing scrimmy things; he's just killing me, fast. And then even though they did lose, I'm pretty sure Paincakes had a good showing. So
they remind me of M80. When we used to scrim M80 when they were at their peak in tier 2. Not last year, maybe like the beginning of last year when M80 was supposed to win everything. They're like very disciplined. In scrims, I've noticed. Like, not a lot of tier 2 challenger teams like don't hunt you in scrims or like orb farm really well or like really just simple shit like that VCT teams do. Maybe like 2 out of 10 challenger teams do. So when you see one in scrims doing it, it's like impressive.
It's good practice.
Yeah, they're definitely one of our better practices.
Yeah.
Honestly, a lot of the tier 2 teams are actually like pretty good prac. Honestly, I think like we prefer scrimming tier 2 over tier 1 because like you never know who you're gonna play like for the season.
Yeah.
So you kind of you want to gauge where you're at in tier 1, but you also don't want to like show too much.
Mm-hmm.
Because like even if you scrim them once, they'll kind of get an idea of how you play, like just instantly. It's the same with us. Like if we scrimmed a tier 1 team, you would be like, okay, yeah, this team just defaults every 40 seconds and then they do something.
These are their tendencies.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, these tier 2 teams are good. Most of them are good.
Because tier 2 teams will show you, they don't hide anything.
Yeah.
They're practicing for themselves.
Yeah, they have to go hard.
Yeah.
When you play VCT teams, like there's a point where it's like they're literally reading off a strat book and just running everything they have to practice like strats.
And if they're not, they're just trolling because now you know their entire game plan.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's pros and cons to both.
Yeah. And the last thing I want to talk about with tier 2 is that the rankers literally just won the last Challengers playoff. And I'm sure everybody knows about this, but Inspire's on that team, baby Jade.
Yeah.
You know, he posted a tweet from getting 13-0 to, you know, like being undefeated in Challengers. What do you guys think this says about, you know, the state of Valorant tier 2? And I specifically want your opinion because you were in this playing against all these players before, but also there are up and coming young kids that can kind of be comparable to like you and Mada in a way, where it's like you got like Knights, you got Zera, right? These kids that are just like 15, just dominating. And you were that kid, literally. I remember DMing you like 2 years ago being like, yo, please join my team and carry me. And he was like, bro, I'm gonna join the league next year. And he did. But what do you think about it? You know, like what do you think about the state of tier 2 now that, you know, you guys have graduated up?
I mean, there's no good teams right now. So
In Challengers?
like, there's literally no good teams. Like last year there were like 2 good teams for half the year, then like M80 became good at the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
There were 3 good teams. And then TSM like randomly like
7 with the Odin, bro. That's what happened.
I don't know. Yeah, TSM randomly like became good, but like right now there's literally like no good teams. Like every team downgraded. Like Moist, TSM downgraded, Moist downgraded, M80. M80's not even a team right now. Auction, not even a team. So
I mean, most of those like
just cooked.
most of the players that made those teams good got picked up into tier 1.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like tier 2 is kind of just like running on fumes now.
It's a wasteland.
Yeah, but I mean, there are like good up and comers, like you said, like Knights, Zera. Or honestly, I don't even know who's on this Rankers team. All I know is
Poppin. I'm not even. Dude, listen, Poppin.
I don't even
Exter,
know. Poppin, Exter,
Zera,
Knights,
and Inspire.
So yeah, I mean, I don't really know any of them. The only one I know is like Inspire. But from what I've seen from like Zera and Knights, because I play ranked.
Yeah.
And they're always playing ranked. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, they're cracked like 15-year-old aimers.
Yeah, they just shoot really good.
The problem is if they win, like they can't even go up yet. You know, you have to be 18.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely good reps for them. It kind of sets a good base for them. Like this is definitely something that I would do if I was in their shoes. I would definitely be playing like tier 2 up until I can't. Literally till I can't.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, other than that, there's not really any tier 2 teams that just like stand out compared to the rest.
It's also very early too.
Yeah.
Because was that the first
Yeah,
like
it was.
qualifier
Yeah.
they played? And how many are there total? Before the last one? Like how they just played their qualifier for playoffs is what it was? Or what was it?
Yeah. So they won the playoffs. So basically it's like they changed the format of Challengers. There's like an end of the year tournament now. Like this is when it starts basically. So this is like the first Challengers for, you know, going into next year basically is how it works. It's an interesting system, but
so it's very early.
Very early.
Yeah.
Very early. So it's like nothing to be like too crazy about, but it still like just shows that like, yo, I think it's what you said. It's kind of like a barren wasteland of talent. And that's what happens.
This is definitely the time where a team like Rankers would look the best.
Yeah.
Because everyone else is, you know, not even really set yet.
They're still
And the
figuring
people
stuff
that
out.
play the game the most, obviously,
Yeah.
you know, their intuition and stuff is probably like at their peak. So
All right. So you guys are going to be going to Korea tomorrow for, you know, the next tournament, whatever is next on the chopping block. Who are you guys looking forward to play at that tournament? And You know,
Don't care. Just happy to be in Korea, bro. Korea's so lit.
Korea's so sick, right?
I've never been.
Never been to Korea?
No.
What?
My family went like literally like a month ago. I was supposed to go with them, but I just stayed home and streamed. But
so you're not even gonna take it serious. You're gonna be like sightseeing the whole time, enjoying all the good food. He's like, okay, I guess I'll play some Valorant.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's gonna be lit. I think no matter the result, it's gonna be lit. It seems like a fun place to be around. So a lot of exploring to do.
Yeah. Are you guys like excited to be able to play against like APAC teams and just get like that type of vibe in, you know, in the playbook? So when you guys do, you know, hopefully make it to internationals next year, you know, you guys are ready for that type of play style because it's so different.
Yeah, it's good to get the reps in early. I like the experience against, you know, like you said, different teams. It's kind of, right now when you're just practicing NA, it's very one-dimensional. All these challenger teams play the same. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun to practice a little bit against APAC and maybe some other teams. Yeah,
you got to deal with that like contact style. Speaking of another player that loves that contact style, we got Aspas, who now, you know, we know he's on MIBR, but they announced the full roster. And it's something that we got to talk about because people are really hyping them up, saying that, you know, they might be like, maybe not S tier, but like a tier like right below that in terms of the NAVCT teams. And I just want to get your guys' opinion on, you know, that full roster coming out. What do you think, like, how do you think that they're going to do?
Honestly, I don't know. I can't remember the top of my head, like the full roster. But for Aspas, I mean, at least for my expectations, I have pretty high expectations from him specifically. Only because he played insanely well on Loud, swapped teams to Lev, and still played insanely well. So I'm assuming going into MIBR, he's going to have the same breakout or same stats or same impact as he did the past two other teams. So I think for MIBR, they have a chance. Because if you have the best player in the world playing like he's the best player in the world, then you just have to do good.
I think I might have said it last time. But like a team like that, when you acquire like caliber player like Aspas, usually everyone else on the team plays a little bit better only because Aspas is on the team. Obviously, like that is literally just a buff in itself, having a player like that. So that in itself, I think will increase the impact everyone else has.
Yeah.
So kind of like a dark horse team that like, you know, it's like you kind of got to look out for because at any moment, you know, Aspas will perform. But if the other guys decide to step up,
for sure.
Now we got a team. Let's wrap this, you know, just a little scuffle up with talking about what's going on with Cloud9 again. Oof. I feel like this is just the never-ending IGL swap. You said it earlier. Would you say it was like the IGL graveyard?
Yeah. Join that team as an IGL, you have a life expectancy of like 3 months, bro.
But you know what the thing with that team is? You might have a chance to come back.
That's
true. You know what I mean?
Like
they might bring you back.
Yeah.
I mean,
they must have. I don't know. Never mind. What were you gonna say?
Well,
no, let it out, bro.
We can only assume what's happening on the C9. Like, I'm not friends with. Okay, well, I'm friends, but like, I'm not like close with anyone on C9.
Yeah.
So I don't actually know what happens within C9. But Rossi was their best player statistically, and every time we did scrim them, Rossi was one of those guys where it's like, this guy, he's shooting.
He was shooting very well, man. I put up like a little like scrim team just to help TSM out. And we played against him like one time. And I just remember like he's just dropping 30s, bro, on like Abyss.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what is going on? He's like a one-man army in some of these scrims, dude.
Yeah.
He's good and he's a very good individual player for sure.
Yeah. So I mean, like I said, we don't know what happened within the team, but it's at some point it's kind of like if you have a player that good or if he is your best player, do you sacrifice like whatever that negative was to keep him? Because at the end of the day, you do have to shoot to kill them. So it's like if your best player is maybe just like negative in the game, but he's shitting on everyone, like what can you do? Yeah. So it's kind of like if I was C9, I would think about the pros and cons. Like it was really worth.
They like didn't just try to switch him off of IGL.
Yeah.
If that was his main negative, and just get another IGL.
Right. By the way, Mitch is a great IGL. I was like literally talking about this when I saw Mitch play at the Red Bull in Seattle. And obviously, you got to play with Mitch, so you'll have more input on his IGLing than I do. But I was even talking to Immy at that point, and I was like, I remember we were at the after party. I'm like, dude, like this just looked like butter with Mitch in there. Yeah. And I think you're right about the Rossi thing. It's like he has been playing so phenomenally well. Yeah. Maybe you got to make it work around. That's the main reason why they picked up Vic, actually, when I talked to him. Like, Vic had a trial, but they already had Rossi. And Immy was like, there's no way this kid's not going to be on the team. Like, Vic is just too good. Like, it'd be a shame if he wasn't. So it's almost like kind of like that type of vibe for me.
Yeah. There could also be other stuff, too, that we don't know.
Yeah,
and maybe both options weren't good options. You know, maybe there's just something that wasn't working.
Yeah.
So.
How do you think Mitch is going to do on this roster? You think he's going to bring lots to the table for them?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I don't know how they'll be compared to the Rossi. They'll probably be like similar.
Are you looking forward to playing against like? Do you have like any beef with like your old teammates? Not like beef, but like friendly like rivalries.
No rivalries.
Nah, you just gonna get in the server, just smack them up regardless.
What if Redux was in tier 1?
I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Redux. I don't know.
He said,
what it is.
We shit on him.
He said, yeah,
we shit on him.
It's like
no rivalry, bro.
All right, guys. Let's play a little game. We're gonna play heads up. And it's guess your person. The last person that answers the question loses.
All right.
What's your question?
Is my character a duelist?
Yes.
My controller?
No.
Am I an agent?
Yes. Do I have util that does damage?
Yes.
Yeah. Does my character have any movement abilities?
Yes.
Am I an agent?
No. My guy.
No. Am I raised?
Yeah.
Let's go, dude. Let's go, dude.
What, you got off
damage
one
util,
question?
dude. I was thinking Nate in my head for some reason.
Can my character fly?
No.
You're
not getting yours.
Yeah, you're
I'm
not.
sorry.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
you've lost.
No, you made it so easy because you said, am I not an agent? But everyone else is an agent. So you only would have asked that if I wasn't an agent. You made it so easy.
Good luck.
So I'm not an agent. So I'm an ability. Am I an ability?
Yes.
My controller.
No.
Am I neon?
Oh my God. Yes.
Yeah, bro. Wow, man.
My gecko ability?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm an agent and I'm not a guy.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then you're not a controller.
Let's go Reyna.
No. Sorry, bro.
My wingman?
Yeah, bro. He said, guess your VCT person. Last one to get it loses.
Am I considered a very good player?
No.
Yo, my Aspas?
You just guessed straight off the rip?
Yeah, my Aspas?
No.
My current player?
Yes. Am I NA or EU?
NA.
Am I Angel?
No.
Am I active in franchise?
Yeah.
Am I from NA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I a duelist?
Yeah.
Am I from NA?
Yeah.
Am I on Sentinels?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, you are.
I definitely helped him, bro.
Have I been to a LAN in the last 2 years?
Yeah.
Like a VCT
Like-
LAN?
VCT LAN? I mean,
Like
well,
VCT
VCT
LAN?
is a LAN,
International,
right?
like international.
No. It's a great question, actually, man. I'm gonna have to copy that. Yeah, have I been to an international LAN
Oh, yeah.
in general?
Oh, you sure have.
Oh, yeah. Am I an active player?
No.
No. All right, next.
Bro, like, how am I supposed to get this?
Yeah, it
I'm
was
not
tough.
an active player.
I tried to help you out, bro.
My Zelsus?
Yeah.
Nice, bro. Mine IGL.
No.
Am I Aspas?
No.
Damn.
Am I a content creator?
Yeah.
Am I a duelist?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
you are.
Have I been on 100 Thieves?
No.
Am I Tarek?
No. Am I Adam?
No. Am I Demon 1?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, wow, bro. I just had to think of the most mainstream duelists, bro.
All right, Sam, you got this. You're right there.
Like, literally, like, it's really close to home.
I just lose. Not an active player. Content
Bro,
creator.
think hard, bro.
And it's not Tarek.
It's not Tarek.
Oh yeah, he's not good.
And he was not good.
Oh, is it Shanks?
Yeah. Bro, there's 2 in a row.
Guess your person. Last one to guess loses.
Am I a meme?
Nah.
No.
My girl?
No.
My girl?
No.
No.
Am I a human?
No.
Am I a girl?
Yes.
Yeah.
Am I human?
Yeah.
Am I a human?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I know who I am.
Am I a coin? Am I like a meme coin?
Yeah. Am I a singer?
Yes.
Yeah. Whoa, bro. Yo, you're getting good, bro.
My coin?
No, but you have one.
Am I an entertainer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Am I chill guy?
Yeah.
You are a chill
Are you
guy.
serious?
Yeah, you are a chill guy.
I thought it was gonna be Moodang. I just didn't want to get it right, so I guess chill guy. But I was right.
Am I Taylor Swift?
No.
No.
Am I like mainstream?
I have no clue who you are.
I don't either.
I've never seen that. I've never seen
Sometime.
my Jake Paul.
No,
No.
but close. Like,
Really?
Yeah, no, but close.
Am I Beyonce? I just don't know.
Or am I liked or disliked?
Very liked. Yeah.
Do I do YouTube?
You did something recently, you know,
No.
with
No, you don't. Need
with YouTube.
No, I don't.
I need a tip.
Big concerts.
Big concerts like Taylor Swift.
I know, right?
There's only one other person right now.
That's not true.
It is.
Yeah, it is. I'll give you the name of a song. How about that?
Oh my God.
Okay, yeah.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Espresso.
I'll just skip.
Is it the Rizzler?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
The Rizzler.
My Floyd Mayweather?
Damn, bro. No, but you are a boxer.
Well, I just lose this next turn.
Bro, just guess.
Bro,
it.
you were gonna
No,
get it
no.
anyway, bro.
Yeah.
My Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Bro, Sabrina Carpenter, bro.
Bro, I don't know who that is. I just don't.
Okay, wait.
fair.
I'm not gonna lie. I've never heard of Sabrina Carpenter in my entire life.
Welcome to Spike Bets, the SOOP Valorant League edition. And in this, we polled the community with 5 different type of bets that are going on, and we're gonna try to answer them. And whoever wins, you know, we get bragging rights over here. And you know, for future episodes, if we keep this a thing, you know, we'll put something at stake. You know, but for now, let's just breeze through this and let's see what you guys cooked up on some of these bets. All right, first question: will Termy and Frost throw hands? You know, I told you about the little beef that's ongoing.
On land?
Yeah, on land.
I
yeah.
hope so.
That'd be sick, but no.
Over under.
Over.
Under.
I'm going over, bro. I think the esports beef is about to get real. We have the answer. The community, 49.8% voted yes, they will throw hands, and 50% voted no.
Oh.
So it was the under.
So we win.
Yeah, it was the under.
So Ethan, we win.
So we both have a point. Who's we?
I don't care.
It's us, bro.
All right, next question. This is a good one because this one's going to be tough. Is Narrate going to drop a slur or anything at SVL, the SOOP Valorant League that you
Are
guys
they
are
gonna
attending?
stream comms?
I don't know, but like, what do you think he'll just
If
do it
they
anyway? Dude, right? This is a good one. This is a genuine
If
good
they do
question.
comms,
Nah.
I'll go over.
Nah, but like surely,
outside of
surely they
Valorant, nah.
review the comms before they just play.
No,
it.
it's live.
That's what you think, bro. But how come it already happened at the SEN event? Remember, this isn't like VCT
No, I'll go
sponsored.
under. I'll go under.
You're going under?
Yeah, I'm
Surely we
going
learned
under.
from our
You think you
mistakes.
learned?
Yeah, there's just no way.
What
Under.
do you think? Under?
Yeah.
I'm going under as well. Why not?
Yeah.
I'm going under as
There's
well.
just no way.
And the community sentiment was 41.83% voted yes, 58.17% voted
Yeah.
no. So yeah, under.
Yeah.
Under. Yeah, that
There's
makes
just no
sense.
way.
Calm,
That makes sense. Hopefully we learn from our mistakes. I think that's the great takeaway from this.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. I don't know why this poor guy always gets dragged through the ringer, but will FNS drop a 40 bomb on LAN?
40.
40. One map.
It's not specific, so I don't know.
It's one map. Bro.
I think it has
Let's
to be
do
one map, right?
yeah.
A little
Let's do
40
one
here?
map here.
40 bomb.
40 bomb.
He's been
I
looking
can't
nice,
get
bro.
a
I'm not
40.
gonna
No,
lie.
he
He's
looked
looking
good.
nice.
He
He
looked
does look
good
good.
in the last tournament.
But 40 is crazy.
40 is crazy.
I don't think I could get
I
40.
don't even think Mada.
For like $1
Wait,
million.
Mada had 40, didn't he? In one of the matches?
I think in overtime.
Oh my goodness.
Nah.
Nah, it's just-
Sorry, John.
sorry,
Even
John.
for the best
What
of
are
the
you guys
best, it's
going?
hard, bro.
Damn, I mean, who would have thought,
I'm
bro?
going over.
You going over?
I'm going over.
Bro, you might be a genius if this is correct. But yeah, the community said 56.97% said under. No, Pujan's not going to drop 40. Who would have thought? You know,
What?
that's-
How did
Wow.
45% say he will?
Bro, because he will, bro.
dude.
Well, okay, well, if he does, then like,
Then hell yeah. I
bro,
want to be proved wrong, John. I want you to prove
like
me wrong.
actually,
He'll be like 41
but I
and
can't
41
even
and
get 40.
23,
One
bro.
map is crazy.
41 and
It has to
23,
be
bro.
like
Trust.
25, 23 overtime.
Next question. Is NRG going to win the rematch against Billy if that match happens?
Over.
Over, under.
We win.
Over.
Under.
We got to get our get back, man.
Under, for
See, this
sure.
guy just.
A humble king.
No,
I mean, I'm
like-
going over, bro.
No,
There's
I
no
used
way.
to be humble, and then I lost twice. So like now, like I tried being humble and I lost twice, so now I have to like change something.
The community agreed. 64.5% agreed that NRG would probably win. So it's
Thank
the
you guys.
over.
Thank you.
All right, last question. We're gonna wrap it up. Primmie, over under that he's gonna carry TALON at this event.
Carry to what?
Just carry, bro. Just carry. Like maybe, yeah, you know what I mean? Just carry,
like plus
bro.
20, plus 30, plus 10.
Who's on TALON?
TALON is like governor, ban.
Didn't they get cut? Or am I crazy?
No. Governor, ban.
Am I crazy?
Primmie,
Yeah, I thought they were
Cruz, and then Jit Boys.
Yeah, he'll carry.
He'll carry, eh?
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I'm going with the over. I think Primmie's mechanically
No, I
talented.
think Ban's
for sure.
gonna carry. That's my opinion. So under.
You being serious?
Yeah.
You being serious? I know.
yeah.
I actually think Ban is decent, bro.
Man is good.
Right?
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys like you run into ranked and he kills you like.
He's like
fast.
a Swiss Army knife too. Like this guy played like last year. I think he played like 20 agents. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
Frost had him doing some crazy stuff. Yeah, look at his face. 20 agents. I'm not even kidding, bro. You go on VLR, he literally had 20 agents there.
I played 20 agents.
That's me, bro. No, I play every role, bro.
So you think you could be better than Sam at controller or what?
Oh yeah,
There's not a chance.
100%.
There's not a chance.
It's not even a question.
There's not a chance.
All right, that's it for our new segment that we just did. And let's get over to the live segment, guys. Let's check it out. Hear from some very special fans. We got somebody very, very special to you guys. Pujan.
Really?
Yo, what's good?
Hey, actually a huge fan of you guys as well, specifically you, the host. I just had a question regarding scrims in practice. Who exactly tries the hardest, in your opinion?
Oh, wow. That's a really good question.
Well, it changes day by day, I'd say. No day is the same.
Yeah, every day is different.
Generally speaking, who do you think tries the hardest, coach not included?
I mean, besides me, because obviously I don't want to say myself, even though it's true, I'll probably just say Adam, Mada.
I'd say Adam, only because I can't say myself either.
Yeah.
I'd say Adam.
I think it's me.
Verno's saying it's him for sure.
I was going to say Verno as well. I was going to say Verno tries the hardest, followed by Sam. Do you miss me?
Do we miss you? Yeah.
I have an Uber to catch because I can't miss another flight. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for your time. Huge fan again. Bye.
Yo, it's good, bro.
Hi there.
Yeah.
Ask away, man.
Ask away.
Sweet. So, quick question. So, it's a little bit of a two-parter. So, what are the thoughts on Rossi being dropped from Cloud9? You know, he played pretty good during the Red Bull tournament. But do you guys think that Cloud9 should have waited until kickoff results? And then that second question is, how important is it to address those internal issues early on, despite seeing good progress so far?
To answer the first part, I think Cloud9's kind of known for making hasty roster decisions, good or bad. So nothing too out of the ordinary there. Maybe waiting could have been good, but we'll never know since they cut him right away. What was the second part?
How do you squash the internal issues before they come to be? I got you, bro.
For that, you kind of just need a leader, someone that'll squash it straight up.
It's true.
And if you don't squash it, then it becomes Bonkar actually said this the other day. It becomes a volcano, and you don't want that because then it erupts and you lose.
That's fire, bro. He's a poet.
Sounds like they didn't even try to work on it. So I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, we'll never know what actually happened within C9. But we said this on this, or at least I said this on the podcast. It's kind of like Rossi was like C9's best player at the time based off the offseason events that they played in.
And scrims.
Yeah, and scrims. And it's kind of like at some point, do you sacrifice for whatever reason, if he wasn't meshing well, is it worth it to have someone that just consistently drops 30 kills, 20 kills, 25 kills? But I mean, yeah, looks like C9 didn't go that way. So yeah, I don't know.
Can I ask one more question?
Sure, bro.
Yeah, run it.
So, how long does it usually take for internal team conflict to kind of be resolved? Let's say if someone isn't performing well, is that an issue that is taken upon each one of you guys, or is that something that after a certain event that you guys will take care of?
That definitely depends on the team.
Yeah.
And the atmosphere. Good teams that I've been on, something within the 5 players on the team never lasts more than a day. Because usually you're all friends, and friends don't even let that happen in the first place. Performance-wise, that's different. Even if you're friends, it's pretty hard to talk about that with someone on your team that just stops performing. That's usually where coaches come in.
Thanks, brother.
Appreciate it, man.
Peace.
Good question. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yo.
What's up? Big fan of all you guys.
Thank you.
So one question that I had was, what is one impactful philosophy that Bonkar has taught you guys that he's shared with the team that just made him different than any other coach you've previously had ever in even in other games?
He has a very powerful quote that he says a lot to us.
Is it the volcano one?
No, that's a different one. One of them is it's about confidence and instilling confidence in players to make plays. And I think it goes, you either dictate or you dictate. So either dictate the pace of the round or you take dick. And so that impacted me a lot personally. But he's had a bunch. No, he's had a bunch. I think that one really stuck with me though.
In a game like Valorant, you kind of have to almost have a plan for everything, right? So like if there's ever a moment where everyone's just like sitting back and just playing, there's a good chance the other team is like planning something around that.
Yeah, you're doing something wrong for sure. Yeah.
So at that point, you're trying to like, you just think of that and you're just like, okay, well, let's make a plan. Let's do something together, you know? Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, but that's just one of few of Bonkar's like quotes.
He's very good at just like promoting team chemistry too.
Yeah.
It's a very big thing. I mean, as it should be. That's very important.
You got any other questions, brother? Or is that all you
No,
got?
that was it. Yeah, just thank you. Appreciate it.
Dude, that was so good, bro. I lost my shit. I can't lie. But it is actually good. Yeah, it's hella valid. All right, boys. Good luck in Korea.
Thank you, sir.
It's been real. Another episode down in the books. And again, thank you to the fans for answering questions on this episode of Offscript, the NRG podcast presented by Spectrum. Make sure to like, sub, and comment on what you want us to talk about in the future episodes. And don't forget, we're going to be picking, special people's YouTube comments, and you're going to get a signed jersey from the entire squad. So until next episode, see you later, and good luck, boys. Good luck at the SOOP Invitational.
Thank you.
In Korea.
Thank you.